Hello, everybody. Welcome back to TLU. I am your host, one Mr. Philadelphia. With me, my co-host for this evening, one of the best to ever do it, Mr. Aaron J. Aaron, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. Really excited to get to host as many of these Sureshot matches as I can, so I can see my next potential opponents and two guys who are probably going to beat me in the Sureshot. Whoever wins this match, honestly, two very good players tonight.
Yeah. It should be a fun time. We got one of the most chaotic people ever, and the other one's Matt Cuellar. So, that should be an interesting matchup. So, both wonderful guys. I think it's going to be a hoot. Without any further ado, since he is first, we're going to bring in one manager list, Mr. Matt Cuellar. Matt, how are you today?
I am doing great. This is going to be my first match from our new home. We just finished moving in, so ignore the background. It's a work in progress.
All right, move on. Nothing to see here. Please disperse. Nothing to see here, please.
But I think this should be a lot of fun tonight. I know.
Still very organized, though.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's my wife. That's 100% her.
I got a fiance. I know how it is. Yeah. How you feeling about Tony? So I think you guys have played once together.
We
right?
played before. Yeah, Tony's a great competitor. So I have no doubt he's going to bring his A game tonight. I 100% studied for this match.
You're lying.
100%. Totally ready to go.
That sounds believable. I believe every word out of you.
I practiced that.
Okay, cool. Good stuff. Well, good luck tonight, sir. We'll drop you to the back. We will bring in one Mr. Tony Durso and his manager, the incomparable Mr. Cody Newberry. Gentlemen, how are you?
Doing good.
Well, I'm just a little pit. Like, Matt just moved into a new house, and so did I. And if that's
I was wondering, you're in a different area.
His
now,
background's a work in progress. My God, mine is just barren wasteland.
I thought you were at an undisclosed location.
Yeah, I've been kidnapped, actually. Matt, you're doing better than me. I'm proud of you. Jack sucks.
Jack sucks. I just want to know. Jack sucks. Back to back sucks. Sucks. Okay.
He sucks so much he couldn't even be here for Matt, which sucks. He also famously wore a top hat once.
Look, I'm just here to cause Cody pain at this point.
Forget that. That should be the highest viewed match on this channel. No, but Tony's here. And Tony, I don't know if Tony studied, but I know Tony studied more than Matt because I've known Matt for a long time in this community. And those study days are about like 6 years ago. So, yeah. So, Tony, hey, if you know your stuff, you have a shot.
Hey, thank God. No,
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to playing Matt. He's really good. We played a couple times in other leagues.
Did you study weight classes from your is there any wrestling scenes in your movies that you picked today? Like,
not this one, thankfully.
Okay,
no weight
well,
classes.
then hey, we could win tonight. So.
Fingers
I
crossed.
Now, Tony, you picked the Saw franchise?
Yes, that is what I am known as a horror
who's
guy.
wrestling that,
So obviously you went with the live action Middle Earth, much
Yes,
to
I
the
did.
chagrin of all our writers.
Those fucking Hobbit movies were boring as hell. All it was a bunch of people walking. 3 movies of people walking to a fucking volcano.
So, yeah.
My favorite.
To be fair,
I
I
know
done
you
Harry
love it.
Potter.
I mean, it's exactly.
That's a curb this high, but sure. So, all right. Well, with that being said, we'll drop Mr. Newberry to the back, and we'll bring in your opponent, and we'll go over the rules of round number one. Round number one is our usual whiteboard round, which will be 8 questions in rapid succession. You will have 10 seconds. You will write down all 8 answers. At the end of round one, we will say time. We will look over your board, over all the answers you have written, and we will give you the points that you accumulated for all correct answers. You can use a repeat at the end of the round. They'll give you an extra 20 seconds, and if you need any of the questions repeated in that time, we will do so. There are 3 repeats in the challenge to use for the duration of the match. Gentlemen, do you have any questions before we continue? Cool. All right. Aaron, why don't you round number 1? Question number 1.
All right. Question number 1. Category of comedy. What comedy sees performances from Helen Slater, Bill Pullman, and Judge Reinhold.
Not a lot of people with the name Judge for a first name. It's a weird one.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool.
Yes. Good talk,
We'll
Russ.
call him the best color man in the business for nothing. Your next question comes in the category of the 1990s. The first person we see Martin kill in Grosse Pointe Blank is on what mode of transportation?
I grew up right near Grosse Pointe in Michigan, actually.
Is that a for real place?
It's a real place in Michigan. Yes.
Oh, I just thought it sounded like a cool ass name, like Grosse Pointe
Okay, I'm
Blank.
glad that this didn't have to do with the location. This question
Yeah.
I selected after I mentioned that. All right. Question number 3: Action Adventure. What is the subtitle to the sequel of Lara Croft Tomb Raider? Good PlayStation game.
I used to love that series. Yeah.
The PlayStation 1 game I'm talking about.
One of the most recent ones I made for the PS4 was really good too. So, we'll get into your first question that coming in the first strength of the Saw franchise. Who plays Jill Tuck in the Saw franchise?
Are you excited for Saw X?
I mean, you doing Saw Patrol? I'm doing Saw Patrol.
Of course. Who do you think you're talking?
Forget Barbenheimer. It's Saw Patrol. That's
Right.
that's
It's always
weekend
been
at the
Saw
cinema.
Category of sports. Question number 5: What 1980s baseball movie features lead character playing for the team, the New York Knights?
Baseball is in fact a sport.
Is it?
Yeah, my favorite.
best
Shut your
sport.
mouth. Name me a better sport. You can't. That's what I thought. Classics. It's your next one. What U.S. city serves as the setting for Vertigo?
Favorite non-U.S. city?
Bujumbura, because I like saying it.
Very, very good.
I don't think that's a real. I don't think it's a real.
I actually believed you.
I just made up some
Question
nonsense.
number 7: History and biopics. Who plays fellow prisoner Jimmy in Midnight Express?
Not the tag team in wrestling.
Oh, I was about to say, is this the tag team in wrestling?
No, not the tag team. The wrestling is never the answer, unfortunately. One day we're gonna make it the answer. So, all right, and your final question comes in the other strength of live action Middle Earth. In The Hobbit: An Unexpected Journey, what specifically does Gollum say Bilbo's punishment will be for missing a riddle?
I love these movies.
You haven't seen fucking 1 minute of them.
I have seen them.
I've seen 9 years of these films, and a chance to use repeat will expire in
You
5,
saw half of them.
4, 3, 2,
They're really
1.
long and boring.
Pens down. I'm going to go to Matt first. Matt, let's see your answers. Be sure you're bored.
Alrighty.
All right, and you can just read them off to us too.
I got Ruthless People for number 1,
Mhm.
Motorcycle number 2, Cradle of Life number 3, Dina Meyer number 4, Bull Durham, Chicago. 7 is you can barely read it, but it's the correct answer. And then 8 is Golem Will Eat Him.
Okay, and Tony, you can show your report.
Yep, I said Mr. Wrong, A Train, Cradle of Life, Bethany Slater, if that's a real person, The Natural, San Francisco, Michael Shannon, and He Will Eat Him.
All right, so after that, I have Tony with a lead of 4-3. Is that what you have, Aaron?
That is what I have as well.
All right, cool. We'll go over the answers. The comedy in question was Ruthless People. The mode of transportation Martin kills a guy on is a bicycle. Cradle of Life was the Tomb Raider sequel. Betsy Russell is Jill Tuck in the Saw franchise. The Natural features the team of the New York Knights. San Francisco is the setting for Vertigo. Randy Quaid was Jimmy in Midnight Express, and yet Gollum will eat him or swallow him whole. So, yes. So, with that being said, we will now move on to round number 2, which is the standard wheel round. You guys draft a bunch of categories. We put them all on a wheel for you, and now you get to pick We will spin. If you like it, you can keep it. If you don't, you can spin again, and then you will be stuck with whatever you get. Each question will be worth 2 points, and if you want, you can check down the multiple for 1. Categories on the wheel today are the strengths of live-action Middle Earth, the Saw franchise, also the 1990s action-adventure, biopic/history, classics, comedy, and sports. So with that being said, Tony, since you are in the lead, we will bring in your manager, Mr. Cody Newberry, and you can tell us if you would like to spin first or defer. I could have swore I just brought him in. There he goes.
Tony did great. I would have got 0, so you're doing great. Spin second?
Yeah.
Maybe? Yeah.
Okay.
We both said yeah. We'll both agree. We're going to spin second. Shocker to everybody.
Let me show you my big surprised face.
I know. Who'd have thunk it?
That was really good stuff and proves why managers aren't useless.
Yes. With that, Matt, here's your first spin. And you land on sports. Would you keep that one or spin again?
I know if I spin again, it's going to be worse. I'll keep it.
Okay. Aaron, would you like to read Matt's questions? Category of sports, go sports.
Yeah, go sports. Sure.
That's right. 3 strikes, you're out. Basketball.
All right. Question number 1. What numbered ESPN channel is broadcasting the tournament Dodgeball, a true underdog story?
Let's go multiple choice.
A, ESPN 4. B, ESPN 6. C, ESPN 8. D, ESPN 10.
Let's say ESPN 6.
ESPN 6 is incorrect over to Tony for the 1-point seal. Your options are A, ESPN 4, B, ESPN 6, C, ESPN 8, D, ESPN 10. Was I supposed to read the question also?
No, just the options.
That's what I thought.
ESPN 8, the Ocho.
The Ocho is it?
Let's get make that same joke.
All right. Question number 2 in the category of sports. After his injury, what baseball team does Henry wind up playing for in Rookie of the Year?
Chicago Cubs.
Cubbies is correct for 2 points.
And we have a tie game.
Tie ball game. All right, question number 3. Who performed a cover of Steve Miller's Fly Like an Eagle for the Space Jam soundtrack?
Multiple choice.
Your options: A, R. Kelly, B, LL Cool J, C, Salt and Pepper, D, Seal.
I hear this one more time.
Yep, just options. Yes, so
yeah, just the options. Yep.
Yeah. A, R. Kelly, B, LL Cool J, C, Salt and Pepper, D, Seal.
Seal?
Seal is correct for 1 point. All right. Penultimate question. Question 4. What is used to cut off Roy Munson's hand in Kingpin?
It is a bowling ball waxer where you stick your ball in there and it waxes your ball machine.
I'm going to say that is incorrect over to Tony for the 2-point steal. What is used to cut off Roy Munson's hand in Kingpin?
It's a bowling ball return mechanism. The chute that the ball comes back in.
Bowling ball return is correct. All right. Question number 5. Final question. Who plays tennis player Peter Colt in Wimbledon?
Paul Bettany.
Paul Bettany is correct for 2 points.
All right. After that, I have Matt in the lead with 8, and Tony with the steal goes up to 7.
Yep, that's right.
All right. We will bring back the wheel. We'll bring back Mr. Newberry. Tony, here's your first spin. And you land on comedy. Would you keep that one or spin again?
Yeah.
Score check.
8-7, Tony. Or sorry, Matt has 8. Tony has 7.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, so you're only down 1. I think you do well in the category. If you want to spin again to try to get something better, you can. But I think it'll be on the same difficulty as those sports questions.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep it because I don't want to spend Saw.
Hey,
There's a sentence.
fair enough.
All right. Mr. Durso, if you're ready, I'll read you your questions in comedy.
Yep.
All right. Your first question. Who plays evil brewmeister Smith in 1983's Strange Brew?
Multiple choice.
All right. Your multiple choice options are A, Wilfred Brimley, B, Max von Sydow, C, Ian McKellen, or D, Patrick Stewart.
Wilford Brimley.
It's incorrect, Matt. Chance for a 1-point steal. Your options again are A, Wilfred Brimley, B, Max von Sydow, C, Ian McKellen, or D, Patrick Stewart.
Let's say B.
B is correct for the 1-point steal.
Tie ball. Or up 2 now, sorry.
Up 2. Yeah, it's okay. We could do math later. It's fine. Your next question, Tony. 13 going on 30 takes place in what city?
New York.
Now that's a tie game.
Yeah, I predict the future.
Yeah. All right. Your third question. What singer plays Heather in John Tucker Must Die?
Yeah, I'll say multiple choice.
All right. Your multiple choice options are A, Aaliyah, B, Ashanti, C, Kelly Rowland, or D, Brandy.
Between 2.
5, 4.
Say Kelly Rowland.
Kelly Rowland is incorrect. Matt, chance for a 1-point steal. Is it A, Aaliyah, B, Ashanti, C, Kelly Rowland, or D, Brandy?
Let's say Ashanti.
Ashanti is also incorrect. We're for Aaliyah.
Mm.
Aaliyah, yeah.
Wait,
Aaliyah was the answer. So, yeah.
Okay, I was not going to get it.
Your fourth question. John Cusack starred in what Woody Allen film?
Yeah, I'm going to need multiple choice.
All right. Your options are A, Anything Else, B, The Curse of the Jade Scorpion, C, Bullets Over Broadway, or D, Small Time Crooks.
Curse of the Jade Scorpion.
That is incorrect, Matt. For a 1-point steal, is it A, Anything Else, B, Curse of the Jade Scorpion, C, Bullets Over Broadway, or D, Small Time Crooks?
Bullets Over Broadway.
That is correct for a 1-point steal. All right. And your final question. Fred Savage and Judge Reinhold comedically switch bodies in what film?
Oh, shit. Fuck. Multiple choice.
All right. Your options are A, Like Father, Like Son, B, Vice Versa, C, 18 Again, or D, Dream a Little Dream.
Can I hear the options again?
Sure. Your options are A, Like Father, Like Son, B, Vice Versa, C, 18 Again, or D, Dream a Little Dream.
Like Father, Like Son.
That is incorrect, Matt. Chance for a 1-point steal. Is it A, Like Father, Like Son, B, Vice Versa, C, 18 Again, or D, Dream a Little Dream?
Vice Versa.
Vice Versa is correct for the 1-point steal. So with that, I have Matt up at 11, Tony at 9 after round 2.
Yep.
All right. Well, with that, we will go into round 3, which is the mastery round. You guys each picked a strength, and now you're going to answer questions in that specific category. They are worth 2, 3, and 5 points each, and we'll go until somebody is mathematically eliminated. Since Tony is behind, and since I read his questions in round 2, Aaron, I'm sorry, you're going to have to read some Middle Earth questions.
Excellent. I love this category, so I love to ask questions about it. Tony, are you ready for me to ask you questions in the category of live action Middle Earth?
Oh, I've been waiting all night for it.
Everybody waits. People usually have to pay for this, so you're very, very lucky. All right, 2-point question coming here to tie the game up. Who plays Denethor in Return of the King?
Denethor.
Denethor? Sure.
John Noble.
You got it with either way. Thank you, Bill, for the assist there.
No problem.
I haven't seen these movies. Now you've given away,
not your thing. Don't worry about it.
I'm giving away strengths here as a host. Oh, no.
All right. Since we are tied, but since Matt has more questions, we will go to him for the 2-pointer. Matt, if you're ready for your 2-point question in Saw.
Sure.
All right. For 2 points, who cameos as Evan, the leader of a skinhead gang that is killed in the junkyard trap in Saw 3D?
Oh, Chester Bennington?
That is correct for 2 points.
And that's acceptable as a Jeopardy answer, the way he answered. Well done. All right. 3-point question, Tony. You ready to take the lead? Who is the last person to be in possession of the Black Arrow before the end of the Desolation of Smaug?
Bane.
That is correct for 3 points. Did I say Smaug okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Smaug.
I don't know how it's pronounced either. That's fine. All right. Matt, your 3-point question. What is the first name of the man who causes Jill's miscarriage? First seen in Saw 4.
Can I get a repeat of that?
Sure. That is Matt's first repeat. What is the name of the man who causes Jill's miscarriage? First seen in Saw 4. Five.
Steve.
Is incorrect. We're looking for Cecil. Cecil. All right. So with that, Matt, we will now go to your 5-point question, which we will need to answer in order to kick it back over to Tony. If not, Tony will win. Your 5-pointer. In Jigsaw, when Anna and Mitch are trapped in the grain silo and weapons begin falling down on them, what is the first object that actually hits one of them?
A pitchfork.
And your winner, going on to the Sureshot, Mr. Tony Durso, was a knife. The answer was a knife. The first thing that fell.
Nice.
With that being said, we'll drop Tony to the back. Matt, hell of a job, man. You did pretty well. I mean, it was a 1-point difference going into round 2. Had a pretty good round going into round 2. Round 2 was a pretty good to you, man. You managed to pick up some steals, put the pressure on Tony. Just some questions were a little tough. One of our writers runs a horror week, so that's
I expect nothing less.
Yeah. How you feeling otherwise? So.
I did a lot better than I thought it was. I honestly thought that I was going to come and just get my ass kicked tonight, but it worked out pretty good. Tony was really great too. So there was a time where I would have known all those Saw questions for sure, today is not that time, but
You knew Chester Bennington. I mean, hey.
Hey, yeah.
And the pitchfork is actually the first thing that falls, just not the first thing that hits him. So
see,
not a terrible guess.
But
So
hey,
you knew the
I'll
sequel.
take it. But yeah, it's fun.
All right. Yeah. All right. With that being said, you will not be heading on to the Sure Shot, but I'm sure we'll see you again. Is anybody you would, if you had a crystal ball, anybody in this league you wouldn't mind taking a crack at?
I'm pretty much open to anybody, preferably people that have strengths that I enjoy. But yeah, I'll be back for the long shot.
I'll give you some crap movies to watch. How's that?
Hey, I'll take them.
All right, cool. Yeah, everyone famously bad movies. Thank you very much for coming, Matt.
Thank you, guys.
Good job, man. And with that, we will bring in today's winner and his manager. Tony, you did it. How you feel?
Feel good. Be interested to see if what the wheel would have done if I went away from comedy, because that ended up being a shit show, but it ended up working out. So
yeah, Tony asked me like what to like pick against Matt, and I said Matt's like the best general player in the game. So good luck, like with whatever you can throw him, because he's just that good. I may be breaking up. My Wi-Fi seems to be a little wonky, but
we hear
Tony
you.
played great.
You're good.
Yeah, Tony played great. Didn't go as well as we wanted it to go, but he had more points at the end, so that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Yep. And with that being said, Tony, you are in the Sure Shot match. You will be joining the ranks of our co-host here, Mr. Aaron J. And John, I'm going to bring him in for a sec, because we filmed all these in a row, so I barely remember everybody who's all going to be in it. John,
so
who's all in it?
Aaron's in there. Kirk is in there. Antonio Chavez is in there. Caleb Boatman's in there. And Matthew Chen?
Yep, that's right.
Okay.
How you feeling about that crew?
Well, there's one person in there who I think is just pure domination, and that is Aaron J.
Thank you, Tony. Thank you. I agree. I concur. No one, it's who's getting second place in the Sure Shot, because it is clearly.
Exactly.
I might let this Boatman guy have a chance at playing some good.
Yeah, I'll hope for second to the dude. Well.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Congratulations, and we will send everybody to the back.
That adjourns the Aaron J fan club for tonight. See you,
Absolutely.
John. See you, Tony. My two biggest fans. And then Bill's here also.
You got it. It's fine.
Yeah. All right.
Aaron.
Yes.
Put a bow on it.
So I tried to pay tribute to Jack with this match by being high enough for the both of us, if that was fun. I apologize for Jennifer or whoever that I didn't know their name. This is a great match. I think these two could, trade back and forth playing in 10 games pretty easily. Yeah. Tony won ugly tonight, and as I'm watching MSU win ugly, it's not about it's not about how you win, it's just about if you win. So he's on to the Sure Shot, try to get second place against me. So good luck to him.
Fair enough.
Matt will be back. He seems really torn up about this, so he needs to take it easy as someone who really takes trivia losses easy.
Yeah. If there's one thing a playing in these leagues has taught me, it's how to lose gracefully. So,
oh yeah,
I've done it a lot. With that being said, I want to thank tonight's competitors: Tony, Matt, managers, Cody, Jack, who is here in spirit, I'm sure, in a puff of weed smoke. Also, John backstage, all the writers, everybody here, buy our shit, as our landlords will instruct us to say every time, which I'm happy to do. With that being said, have a good night and hit the button, Frank.